it seems only yesterday that it was 2013, and I still can't believe it's 2014. 2014 always sounded like one of those futuristic years that was never actually going to happen. But then again, it's felt like that since year 2000 when I was 8 years old. So I'm not surprised. I still feel that way now. Now it's 2014. 2014 means I'm going to be 22 in 3 months, which is a scary prospect. Because 22 is I don't know what there is to do at 22. Because at 21, you're able to drink in America and you become a proper, real adult. And I knew it was graduation year, but 22 is nothing much different apart from there's a Taylor Swift song. Yeah, that's the only exciting thing about being 22 is there's a Taylor Swift song about it, and I love Taylor Swift, so I did a memory jar. I got this idea from Tumblr that what you would do is write down all your good memories of the year. Basically what you would do is you get a piece of paper, you write it down, and then you rip it up and put it in a jar. And here is my finished 2013 memory jar. I had to change jars 3 times, I think, to do this, because originally I had like a little small jar, because the thing is, I didn't think I'd be able to do this much stuff in a year. But as I left uni and I got to do more stuff and I moved to London and I had a lot more opportunities and a lot more experiences. So this is why it's so big and full. And it's actually in a Kenko jar. Let's have a little gander in here. So basically what you would do, if you're thinking about doing one for 2014, which I definitely would recommend you doing, what you have to do is you write the date and then you write the memory, if you did it with somebody, and where it was. I'll read out a couple of them because just to show you how different my experiences have been. I don't know what these are, just to warn you, because they could be anything. So this one, 7th December 2013. This is when I went to go and see James Arthur with one of my best friends, Seddon. That was for part of Jingle Bell Ball live at the O2 Arena, which was amazing. He was really, really good as well. Did a live version of Wrecking Ball, which was really, really good as well. And he's from Middlesbrough, which is where I went to university, and Borough at heart. So good on you, James. This one is from the 16th of November 2013. This is when I went to see Yellowcard live. I saw Yellowcard for the part of the Warp Tour, which was at Alexandra Palace, which was amazing. If you want to go to Warp Tour and you live in the UK and you're really, really gutted that you don't live in the US, go to the one in London. It is amazing. I think the weekend band was about my weekend band was about 70 quid, and I think I got to see about 20 bands, and I got to meet one of my favourite bands ever, The Main, who I absolutely adore, and they were so lovely, and just the people there as well, the atmosphere, incredible. What's this one? 1st of November 2013. I was in the audience for Sweat the Small Stuff, starring Nick Grimshaw, Rochelle Humes from The Saturdays, James Arthur, Rob Beckett, Melvin Adoom, Helen Flanagan. That was pretty cool as well, because at that same time we got to meet James Arthur too, because we were at the front of the queue and we asked if we could have a picture, and then everyone else started wanting pictures, so that's pretty cool. Go James Arthur. This one met James Arthur, Rob Beckett and Michelle from The Saturdays. So yeah, I've just explained that story. And this one, this can be the last one. I had 21st of December 2013, obviously. Had dinner at Union Jack's by Jamie Oliver at Covent Garden with Tanya, which was, my friend Tanya was coming back from Finland and she came to visit me in London, which was really, really cool. And we went there and it was amazing. Such good food. Really good food. But yeah, as you can see, it's completely full to the brim. So I've like just tried to do as much as I can. And it was weird looking back on it because the first memory I put in here was getting my first pet, which was Hunter, my hamster, who I originally thought was a boy but turned out to be a girl. And then I bought another hamster, which, because I thought Hunter was a boy, I bought another hamster called Kellen. Hunter after Hunter Hayes, by the way. Kellen after Kellen Quinn. And yeah, then the person at the shop's like, oh yes, it's fine. Your hamsters can be in a similar cage, but separate. And I was like, okay. But then they kept escaping. Didn't think anything of it until I went off for Easter, and then my housemates told me that they'd made a nest in my room. I was like, okay, fine. Came back. Hunter was getting a bit bigger. I just thought I was feeding her a bit too much. And then I came back from a night out. The next morning, I was really hungover, and I thought I was going absolutely bananas. When I saw my hamster giving birth, I thought my hamster was a boy, and seeing my hamster giving birth, I was screaming at the top of my voice, going, what is going on? I didn't know what was going on. But yeah, Hunter was not a boy. Hunter was a girl. That's a way to find out. No. I was at a concert, I think it was a concert, and I was taking loads of pictures because if it's your biggest like celebrity person or someone you love musically, you're like constantly like, oh my god, take videos. I'm just silent. And the thing is, obviously taking the pictures is great, but you kind of forget because you were taking the picture, you weren't living in that moment. The person said to me, I still don't know who it was, live away from the camera for a bit. Live your life away from the lens and live in that moment. You can take the pictures, you can take as many pictures as you want, but if you're not living in that moment, those pictures don't mean anything. Which I think is true, because if you take a picture of, if you're just taking continuously pictures of a concert, and you look back at it, you'll remember the words, you'll remember being there, but you won't remember the essence, the atmosphere, the whole being there. And that's sad, because obviously concerts are meant to be there for memories, but it's also meant to be for the atmosphere, so there'll be a lasting memory. As you can see, I'm not in London in this video. This is back home for me. I'm in Manchester at the moment, and this is where I live normally when this is the family home, rather, and it's nice being back at home for a bit, whilst I'm on the job hunt and all this kind of malarkey, and it's nice to see my brothers again, well, the brothers that are here, because my older brother lives in Coventry, so he has been here, but he's gone back home, so it's nice to have seen him whilst he was here, and nice to have a catch up with him. I hope you guys aren't suffering with this, because my voice, now at the end of this video, is slowly starting to sound like a dementor.